This is TomoNews for Thursday, October 26. How to edit genetics without changing DNA. Scientific brilliance coming out of the MIT Harvard Broad Institute may one day better the lives of millions. DNA directs protein on how to build cells via RNA. A new study, published in the journal Science, details how DNA instructions can be chemically altered via edits to information in the RNA. The DNA remains unchanged, while proteins build cells based on the edited instructions. The method is not ready for human trials, but could one day help those suffering from degenerative diseases. U.S. Navy sends third aircraft carrier to the Pacific. Is that an aircraft carrier in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Oh, it's an aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier USS Nimitz arrived in the Pacific on Tuesday, bringing the number of carriers to 3 now operating in the region. The carrier now joins the USS Ronald Reagan, which is stationed in Japan year-round, and the USS Theodore Roosevelt, which is currently far east of Japan. According to the Navy, the Nimitz just finished 3 months off in the Middle East battling ISIS, launching 1,322 sorties and dropping 903 pieces of ordnance. The Navy described the carrier's activities as standard and said that the Nimitz would only be in the region temporarily. Pyongyang hasn't launched a missile in over a month, however tensions still remain high in the region. Japanese police finally catch elderly ninja thief. Japanese police say they finally caught a notorious thief who dressed up as a ninja during his robberies. The guy was 74. Police believe the suspect, also known as the Ninja of Heisei, is responsible for more than 250 break-ins. The old dude was able to lift over $260,000 worth in stolen goods. Authorities had been trying to catch the crafty ninja for over 8 years, but they always thought the suspect was someone much younger. But luck was on their side when a security camera was able to get a look at his uncovered face earlier this year. The police started tailing him, which eventually led to his arrest in July. The police said he would change into his ninja outfit after dark before going on jobs. Looks like the old guy enjoyed displaying his skills by running along the tops of walls instead of taking to the streets. Show off. After his arrest, the ninja said this: "If I were younger, I wouldn't have been caught. I'll quit now as I'm 74 and old enough." Hopefully, the old man can ninja his way out of jail. Look who's going back to the moon. The Indian Space Research Organization has announced plans to send a rover to the moon early next year, nearly a decade after its first lunar journey met with mixed success. The spacecraft for India's Chandrayaan-2 moon mission is comprised of an orbiter, a lander, and a rover, which will first slingshot around Earth before going into lunar orbit. The lander will attempt a controlled or soft landing near the moon's south pole, while the orbiter travels around the moon. Once on the surface, the lander will take thermal measurements and deploy the 6-wheeled rover to explore the lunar terrain. Among the things the mission will pay close attention to are abrasive particles known as lunar dust, which pose a significant challenge to human colonization of the moon. The Chandrayaan-2 will be carried into space by the GSLV Mark II rocket and is scheduled to launch from an island in the Bay of Bengal in March 2018. India will carry out the final testing phase for the spacecraft in the coming weeks. The program's budget for the mission is relatively small, at only $93 million.